You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Present here is my humble self, Mr. Ikechukwu.
I, Ike Lawrence.
Sir Silvanus Odumegu.
Please, sir, what is your name?
My name is Madu Vincent Ikechukwu, also known as Orlando.
Which federal constituency are you aspiring to represent in this forthcoming election?
Orlu, also Orlu East Federal Constituency.
What are your vision for the people of Orlu Zone Federal Constituency?
Well, my vision is very broad. What I have in mind is very broad, and if I begin to discuss it here, to take a lot of time. But let me just give us the tidbits of what I have in mind as a vision for my people. In this present dispensation, we all know what is going on in our constituency. There's a lot of issues, both economic and crimes and violence, and a lot of issues on board right now. But my vision is to bring democracy closer to the people. And that is the vision right now, that there will be peace, there will be harmony, there will be prosperity, and that is my vision.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I know you're not going to behave like the other ones that used to promise us, and at the end, they will not do what they say. I hope you're not going to be like that, sir.
No, actually, I'm not a conventional politician. I'm a technocrat. As a businessman, I know what my people want. I believe that I'm not going to be like them, and I don't promise and fail. Whatever I promise, surely I would surely deliver on that. The other politicians, they have failed us, and that's why I am vying for this post to better the life of our people.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
We heard that you were recently attacked. Would you like to share with the public, with us, about it? Would you like to share the attack?
Yes, it was a terrifying experience, and honestly speaking, I wouldn't want to talk about it much because it's a security matter. And when it's come to security matter, I'm not supposed to be discussing it in the public domain. I want the law to take its course. I cannot really categorically say who are those people that attacked me, but I was attacked in Omoma, my own village. They made away with our cars, our belongings, and it was a terrifying moment, and it's not good. It's not a good experience, honestly. It's not a good experience at all. I was coming from Owerri to visit my mom and to have a short, brief meeting with my kinsmen concerning the burial of my late father. So on my way, yeah, thank you, sir. On my way getting to my village in Orlu East local government, I was accosted by, I don't know if I should use the word hoodlums, if I should use the word, you know that what I say. I can't really.
Some bad
unknown gunmen.
Yes, they attacked us, our phones, our vehicles, money, you know, things that we have in the vehicle, our posters, our campaign materials was scattered away, and up to date we have not recovered any of them.
Yeah. We are very sorry, sir, for the recent attack, and we are also sorry for the death of your father. So, the person that is being interviewed is Mr. Orlando. He's contesting for the position of House of Representative Orlu Zone constituency.
You people are not conversant with what is happening in our constituency, and having the knowledge of how things are done outside. What do you think should be looked into? Your administration will look into in order to facilitate the youth of your constituency.
Thank you very much for this important question, because I'm a youth myself, and I have empowering youths in my own immediate constituency. I float a foundation called Our Brothers Foundation, and our major aim in this foundation is to empower the youths, the less privileged, and the widows. So far, I've empowered a lot of youths. I don't want to cap numbers or call numbers on the number of youths that I've empowered. My aim is to create enabling environment for our youth, so that after undergoing skill acquisitions or education, you'll be able to be employed in any establishment. And in the area of skill acquisition, I have trained youths on renewable energy, which is the modern way of doing things these days, and ICT, information and communication technology, which is another modern way of doing things. And I got to know that a lot of our youths are well educated, but that they are not employable. So by the time I get into the office of representing my people, I will make sure that our youths are well grounded in all skills that is available. It is unfortunate that after due investigation, I find out that our youths are not really skilled. So my first line of action is to establish skill acquisition centers in all the 3 local governments. And the second line of action is to create enabling environment for them. Just like there are some youths who are into agriculture and sustainable agriculture. That's what I mean, sustainable agriculture. So I will encourage them to, both financially and grants, to invest more in sustainable agriculture. And the area of renewable energy, like solar energy installation and maintenance, will lack a lot, because a lot of homes and offices and government establishments have this, the renewable energy apparatus, but we don't have technicians to manage them. So I'll make sure our youths in the various constituencies have the skills to manage them. And if there is any other thing I will do concerning the youths, is to help create employment in different areas. Yes, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, sir.
We really appreciate your answer. The number is still very much available. So we'll be taking one call, just one call. Live on Vanguard. Please, can you ask your question can you ask your question?
So it's a very quick one. There are other contestants, there are other candidates vying for this position from other parties. And as a concerned citizen under the region and under the constituency that you are aspiring for, I would want to know what makes you different. What is different about you from other contestants?
Okay. Do you have more questions to ask, or you're through with this? Let me go ahead and answer you, sir.
I have some. I can type it and send it, or I can say it now.
No, say it.
Ask it so that I can answer all of them at the same time, or you want me to just answer one by one? I'll go ahead and answer you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I believe we can just take it two at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the first one. Now, the second one is that if elected, if we find him in that position, if elected, where would you start from? What do you think is lacking in our zone? Where would you start from? What should we expect?
Okay. Let me answer the first question. I'll be blunt with you. I'll be straightforward with you. Among all the contestants, or among all the candidates, I am the best. I am the best because, one, I'm a technocrat. I've never been in power before. I've never in my life vied for any political post. I've never once in my life been employed by any government. So the route in the society, I'm not part of it. I'm in here to remedy the situation, to clean up the mess my fellow aspirant or my fellow candidates made when they were in power. Some of them has been there for 4 years as federal lawmakers. Some of them, one or two of them, were part of past administration, and one or two of them is still in the present administration. And we all know how they messed up our society and our constituency. So that is what makes me different. And my exposure internationally, I have traveled around the world. I have traveled up to 15 to 16 countries serving humanity. I have a foundation that serves humanity all over the world. So if I should bring those experience home, I think I'll be far more better than them. I think I've answered that number one question, and bluntly, I am far, far, far better than any of them, because we all know the antecedents. If they have anything to show, let them come out and show us what they have. But for now, I, Orlando Madu Ikechukwu, is far better than the rest. And concerning where I will start from, like earlier expressed my views with my colleagues here with me, I will start with constituency office. That is the first line of attack. If I'm elected, the first thing I will do is to establish 3 constituency offices in the 3 local government areas. And each of the local government's constituency established will be mined by one of us here too, or by you. It depends on your ability to manage resources. And that alone, I think, is first line of attack for us to kickstart our job. Because you cannot be running a system like this without a visible office where people will come to consult with you, where people will come to lay their complaints, where people will come and see what is going on in their various local governments. So my first line of action is to create that office, and then after that, you know what follows.
Thank you.
We just had a call from one of us from Orlu Zone
Mr.
Federal
Samba, Mr. Samba.
Mr. Samba from Orlu Zone Federal Constituency. We thank you very much, sir, for honoring this invitation.
Thank you, sir.
We, we the people of Orlu Zone Federal Constituency, will be very happy to have you as a member that will represent us.
Thank you, sir.
God will continue to bless you.
My pleasure,
Once
sir.
again, on my right hand is,
Mr. Chigozie Ikechukwu.
and you,
Sylvanus, sir, of the Megu.
I am George Lawrence. Thank you very much for your time. God
Thank you,
bless
sir. And bless you too, sir.